Hello, everyone, and welcome to my final presentation for Korean film. My name is Joshua Solomon, and in this I would like to go over the Korean film I Saw the Devil. To start off with, I would like to present one of these two trailers to you for the movie. And while I have two here, I feel the first one does a much better job at showing its audience what they're getting in. Needless to say, after seeing that, the movie is rated R. Next, a quick plot summary. A dangerous psychopathic serial killer who's been enacting his crimes against primarily children and young women are in and around Seoul, uh, continues his rampage, uh, much to the police's chagrin. However, when he's backed into a corner, he will kill whoever he needs to in order to get away. The police have been trying to catch him for some time now, a few years even, but as mentioned, he always gets away in some way or another. Although, after the daughter of a retired police chief becomes his prey, her fiance, a top secret agent in the Seoul police, takes it upon himself to track him down. He swears that he will do everything in his power and then some to take vengeance against this killer, even if it means he must become a monster himself. Some facts about the movie: its director is Ji-won Kim. The Korean title is Angmaraul Boata. It was released in 2010, and its genres include crime, action, and thriller. Its running time is approximately 2 hours and 14 minutes. It received 17 awards in total and 19 nominations, but here's a handful that I picked out from all of the awards it won. It got Best Foreign Language Film in the Houston Film Critics Society Award, Best Feature Film in Gerald Matte Film Festival, or Gerald Film Festival, Best Lighting in the Grand Ball Awards in South Korea, and Best Director in the Fright Meter Awards and Fantasporto Awards. Its main cast, from left to right, on the top line, include Soo Hyun, the top secret agent, played by Byung Hun Lee, to Kyung Chul, the serial killer, played by Min Sik Chon, Cook Hwan Jeon, or Detective Chung, played by Cook Hwan Jung, Sun Ha Oh, Ju Yeon, played by Sun Ha Oh, Se Yeon, now on the bottom line, Se Yeon, played by Sao Kim, Detective Oh, played by Ho Ji Cheon, Tai Jo, played by Moo Sung Choi, and Sejang, played by Si Won Kim. Some cultural components I noticed in the movie include how several separate side dishes are presented during each meal. As you can sort of see in this top left photo or screenshot, they have their main dishes, which, as aforementioned, is not beef, and they have these small dishes uh, that contain side dishes on them. These are usually presented during every meal in Korean meals and are referred to as banchan, and typically hold different types of kimchi, such as potato, cucumber, radish, carrot, and so on. Another thing I noticed was how multiple generations of a family live together in a single house. How, when the secret agent first started searching, he went to the serial killer's last known residence and found his mother, his father, and his son, all of whom he estranged himself from, living there. And thirdly, I noticed how in the scene just before the secret agent started searching, it showed a panoramic of all of Seoul's city lights being on in the buildings, as well as cars uh, filling up the highways. And what this showed me was the Koreans' pali pali culture. They're hop to it, got to get this done. We need to finish this job so we can get on to the next attitude towards business, where they will stay up and work overnight if needed. And another more menial cultural matter that I noticed was that in South Korea, they drive on the right side, similar to many of the Western countries. And what this told me or showed me was that as a maturing country, it didn't have a or as close a relationship with England or Great Britain as some of its neighbors like Japan or China, as much to the extent that they were influenced to drive on the left. But as I said, that's a menial matter. Some special features and values I noticed in the movie or appreciated. I appreciated its use of real world locations, such as the roads, how in one scene when the serial killer was driving, he was on the road and showed a street sign that said, "Take this right to Seoul," and that I appreciated. I also appreciated its real world use of neighborhoods. Uh, as seen in this screenshot taken here, the secret agent is walking out of a neighborhood that I can't imagine was faked. Another thing I appreciated was where Soo Hyun, the secret agent, ended up with all his family members killed, Kyung Chul, the murderer, ended up killed in front of his family. In reflection, in my opinion, I found this movie entertaining, for lack of better terms. I was almost immediately gripped in with how quickly the conflict was introduced in the story. Although I found the nudity initially jarring, but I soon saw its use in further segregating the killer away from the common folk who understand that what he's doing isn't so they know better. Here are the resources where I got all of my information. And two discussion questions I would like to present to you are one, without seeing its preparation, would you be able to identify what meat you're eating? Or would you just trust that it's the meat that you ordered? And two, do you think the killer deserved death, or do you think the killer deserved to live a life sentence in prison? Why or why not? Thank you all for being here for my final presentation.